Jason, the scoreline looks as if it was a bit of a one-sided affair, but there were key moments in that game. And do you think if we took our chances, it could have been a different story?
Yeah, I think things aren't going for us at the moment. You know, I think, like you say, when you give a free kick 25 yards out with a dubious free kick and he's whipped it in the top corner, there's nothing much you can do with that one. Gouldy's got to do better with a second one in the box. You know, he's got to punch, he's got to take the lad out and punch it. And then again, the third one, he's been beaten his stick. You know what I mean? And like you say, you give yourselves a mountain to climb. We've scored a great goal. And like I said, at half time, we said at half time, we still believe that we would get something out of the game. But I thought second half, like you say, Shane's had a great chance and AJ's had a great chance, and you know, if you get one back there, I think it could be a different game. But like you said, you know, every mistake that we make is getting punished, and that was like Callum. You know, he hasn't played. I thought he's had a good game. He's worked hard, but then we've passed a simple pass inside, you know, and then he's put in the top corner. And like you said, then it looks as though it's a hammering. But you know, I can't fault the players' efforts. Second half, I thought we had loads, well not loads, but we had some good chances that just went past the post. Glenn could have scored at the end. I know it wouldn't have changed the game, but you know, 1-on-1, and the two big chances, like you say, we missed. And like you say, well, you can't concede 4 goals and expect to win football matches, Jack.
And we started the game really bright. We got in a few good opens with Ben McKenna and Mark Atkinson, but once that first goal goes in, obviously it's been a slow start of the season. Do you think maybe heads naturally dropping, confidence is a bit low at the minute? Yeah,
same scenario as last year. You know, we were 1-0 up, I think, against Telford in the 4th game, and then we got beat 3-2. They scored 3 in 15 minutes or something like that. It is what it is, you know. But you know, the week get weak, and you've got to get stronger, and you can feel sorry for yourselves and sink. But we've played, you know, second half. I thought we give it a go. We'll give it a real go. We've just got to cut the mistakes out, and if you cut the mistakes out, like you say, they're getting punished every time we make a mistake. They're getting punished. I mean, we look at the overall game, and we've just spoke about it in there. Gouldy's not had a shot to save. You know, they're a team full of confidence. But if you know, we worked on things in training on Tuesday and Thursday about getting down the sides. We did that. You know, about stopping the crosses, we did that. You know, but the goals have come from a wonder free kick, which is a soft free kick that the refs give. A mistake in the box, and then an near post, you know, and then again the 4th goals come from an individual error. So, you know, you're not going to win games, like you say, if you concede 4 goals. But there was a lot more positives today, I think, than previous games.
And it's a quick turnaround. We go to Curzon on Monday, and do you think it's just that first win we need? That you mentioned that bit of luck before, and once we get that confidence, once we get that first win, we showed it last season after a slow start. We went on the run, and obviously we accumulated lots of points in September and October. Is it just that first win?
Yeah, of course it is, because you start getting a little bit edgy. The players get edgy, the supporters get edgy. But we know it's just around the corner. We had a very, very similar start last year where we conceded a few goals at the start of the season. But we've moved on. You know, expectations are higher now. We know that. But and I know it sounds daft, because if you weren't at the game, you look at the game, it was a 4-1 thrashing, but I don't think it was that. Like I said, I think there's a lot of positives second half to take out of that, but we just need to make sure we cut the individual errors out.